All right, good morning, folks, and what an exciting Sunday we are having. I have to share that for a few laughs. This morning, my dear hubby, Mike, decided to make breakfast, bacon and eggs, and he does an awesome job doing that. But this morning, a toast piece started to burn. So the smoke filled the house. The smoke detector went off. Now the smoke detector is connected to the fire department. So although I called the monitoring company right away, the firefighters already were noticed. And what happened? They came out, flashing lights, no siren, thankfully. Oh my goodness. And Maybe talk to them. And so if you hear the dogs barking in the background, that's why they just left and are satisfied everything is okay. And I'm glad it happened to my dear hubby and not to me because, I wouldn't hear the end of it if it was me. No, that's too funny. Now, welcome you all again to Supplement Sunday with Doc Christine. I'm Dr. Christine Sauer, or Doc Christine, and it's streaming now the first time from my Webinar Jam platform to my Facebook page live. And I just want to try it out and give you some value in the same way. And of course, there's a replay, and everybody that decides to register will have the chance to get reminded of all following events because that will be a series happening every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning Atlantic Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock a.m. in Eastern Time. So now let's get started, and I want to share a little presentation that makes it clear what we are talking about. Now let's start that. Welcome to my Supplement Sunday. Now I like that little cube thing with all the supplements in it. You might have seen it if you're on my email list. If not, make sure you sign up. What is a supplement? That's what I want to talk about today. And a lot of people have no idea what a nutritional supplement, in this case, a supplement that you take by mouth, is. And there's so many different supplement sizes. Now, what do you think? Typically, we think of vitamins, minerals, pills like that, but there's so many types. I might hear a little mind map, and that shows whoop, 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 a few. Now, there's a lot, and many people say, oh my God, there's so much out there. I'm completely confused. Are you confused yet? I hope you are, because I'll show you the way out of confusion. Upsala, that went too fast. Go one back. That's the major classes of supplements that I grouped on one slide for the easier overview. There are vitamins, and everybody knows vitamin C, B, D, and I'll go into that. All of them, each vitamin on one Sunday morning. There is minerals, and there's many, many minerals. There's magnesium, calcium, there's trace minerals, and there's sometimes toxic minerals. Now, selenium is well known. What should we take? What shouldn't we take? What chemical forms? It plays a big role, and I will address it in my Sunday morning supplement Sundays too. Then there's fatty acid, best known the omega-3s, but there's others. There's pre and probiotics. We know that they may help us, but do we really know what they are and which one does that and how to choose a good one? There's herbal supplements, plant supplements. Many of you will know spices, curcumin, dandelion, and that has been rooted in 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 history. Then there's amino acids, proteins, and enzymes. And many people take protein supplement, protein powders. Then there's homeopathic supplements. Homeopathic supplements are often very diluted supplements and are more used in energy medicine. That does not mean that they essentially do not work. It really depends, which is my favorite answer anyway. Now there's combinations, as we know, multivitamins, and there's others that are different combination, and I'll get into all of them eventually. Now, many people ask themselves, do we really need supplements? Isn't it enough just to eat a healthy diet? Eat fruits, vegetables, eat colorful, and eat a wide variety of food. Shouldn't we have everything we really need from our food? And it would be nice if that was the case. But nowadays, we don't eat an ideal diet every day all the time. Most people of us. Most people don't. And then we live in the modern world. That means most of us eat conventionally grown foods. And by definition, conventionally grown foods are usually fertilized with conventional fertilizers which only replenish 2 or 3 elements. And all the trace minerals are missing. And then we take medications. Antibiotics are well known to ruin the microbiome in the gut. Then there's other medications that can be drug muggers and prevent you from absorbing essential vitamins and minerals. We'll talk about all that. Of course, if you suffer from any health problems or illnesses, don't feel well, or get sick frequently, that can often be a sign of a nutrient deficiency. And when we talk about the single vitamins, I will certainly go into the deficiency symptoms. And there's not just the gross deficiency symptoms, like many people know that sailors got vitamin C deficiency years ago, which caused them to have bleeding and swell up, and especially the gums tended to bleed profusely. That happens nowadays hardly ever. But there is hidden deficiencies that are not overt, that you really can't define. And when you look in the blood, your blood level is okay, but why isn't there enough in your cells or in your brain? And that can be a reason for fatigue. So we'll go into that. And I already mentioned the medications, stomach pills, cholesterol pills, and so on. Now, isn't that anybody that watches this video? Well, yes. And then you'll find out which ones are the most important for most people, and that we'll get into during the course of this series. Many people ask, are supplements, nutritional supplements, really harmless? Generally speaking, they are, but if you have any serious illness, especially decreased kidney or liver functions, or take any medications, you need to ask your physician before starting any supplement. Very important, some supplements contain minerals that need the kidney if there's too much to get rid of it, and they can accumulate and really hurt you. Side effects are possible depending on the supplement and dosage. And we'll talk about that too. Now, how do I select a good quality supplement that is right for me? It is hard for most people to find a good quality supplement that is right for them. You can ask your pharmacist, and some pharmacists are quite knowledgeable. You can ask your physician. Most do not know much about it. You can ask Mr. Google. Everything is on Google nowadays, but you can end up even more confused. And of course, you can ask me. I do individual supplements plans based on your unique needs. It's part of building your ultimate health and other programs. Now again, those are the types of supplement that we will be talking about in the next Facebook Lives or webinars, whatever works best. And that's it for today. If it didn't work, I will post a replay for sure. And I wish you all a very merry rest of the Sunday and a happy day and a happy start of the week. And make sure to follow me on Facebook and subscribe to one of my mailing lists. My main website is https or www.docchristine.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.